Welcome back to WWE 2K22 MyGM Mode. It is the Raw before WrestleMania. I am your host, attackslug, with a slight lead over William Regal. So a little bit here on the show with 1 week to go. And this week, Triple H wants a run-in on the most popular available star. So I don't even know who that might be. Therefore, it is Finn Balor with 82. And so a run-in on Finn Balor and or an opponent of Finn Balor. And that might mess up my... Okay, so is a run-in going to reset my world title feud? And is that worth doing? I don't think it is. I don't want to run that risk of, hey, ran in on Balor, now he is level 1 with whoever runs in. We can't have that. So Triple H, I'm sorry. As much as I want that free advertising, it's not worth the risk of doing that business. Also, I can still interfere on behalf of Chad Gable. So let's get into that today on the show. Let's see who needs to be at a higher level in terms of their rivalries, because 3 or 4 will end it on pay-per-view. So, Brock is 3, Balor is 3, Trish is 2, Beth is 2, we got our tag teams at 4. Alright, Owens and Joe are level 1. So, those are the matches to book here for the show, and then otherwise we'll see how things go. But we'll put Brock and Edge in the main event, because it's Brock Lesnar and the Rated R Superstar, so that makes sense to me. And in the opening contest, it will be Trish Stratus and Bianca for that women's title. So, some intrigue here before Mania happens. There we go with that. Now, in the mid-card, we're going to have, indeed, Mr. Joe and Mr. Owens at level 1. So they're not going to hit 3 before pay-per-view, unfortunately. But we also have, in our ladies section, Asuka and Beth Phoenix doing their thing at level 2 and should hit 3 before the show. Now, am I going to have too many feuds before Mania to actually pay off? Maybe. But hey, better to have too many than not enough. The point is to totally blow Regal out of the water, and that's the plan. So, honestly, we could give Edge his TLC here. We're not going to. We could. But I think Edge gets his TLC with no actual title at the premium live event, at Mania itself, at the grandest stage. So, those are the matches. That should get us to a level 3, a level 2, a level 3, and a level 4 for the show. And then in the promo section, who is left to promo for this stuff? We can have Balor and Drew cutting a promo themselves and hopefully maximizing. Well, we'll have Drew get his popularity up higher with a self-promo. Randy Orton get his pop higher with a self-promo. And we'll have our advertising for extra money to spend on the pay-per-view with our jobber, Mr. Timber. If his pop goes down, who cares? It's Timber. So that's our weirdly interesting show for our go-home going into Mania. But more importantly, over here in the power cards, I can double the cost of Regal's matches on the Mania show. So yes, we're doing that, Regal. Ha ha! Let's continue down this line of thinking and head into our show logistics. Let's head into the Thunderdome. Wait, it's 6% and 8%. Is that worth the 40K? No, not really. We'll stay at the Capitol Wrestling Center, and hopefully we're going to do the big open stadium at Mania, but man, that's a large cost to unlock. So we're not going to go wild with our budget right here, right now, because we might need some for Mania itself. And yeah, we'll stick with that. We're going to try to save some cash here and not go nuts, because again, it goes 5, 4, and then 6. And yeah, you get optional. Optional's fine. But we'll go 50K here for this program and then make that go that way, which should be are booking on the go-home show, spending $50K out of $280. There are no more contracts to renew, and in theory, this should be an okay show. I mean, look, I could be wrong, but it should be an okay show. So can we hit 2 million fans by Mania and have enough money to have a big open arena show? Maybe. Maybe not, but maybe. I can't put it past those things happening. Now, is there anything else to look at here? In the meanwhile, no, I don't think there is. There's nobody else to sign here at this point to pop a rating, so we've kind of gotten what we've gotten. 50K on this show. Okay, now then. Trish Stratus, Bianca Belair, Raw Women's title. Our winner happens to be Trish Stratus. New champion going into Mania, level 3, 3.5 stars, ultimate satisfaction. Drew cutting a promo. It was okay. He got 0 from that, and it cost me money, which is unfortunate. Unfortunate. Now, Kevin Owens and Joe is not going to hit where I want it to hit, which is 3 or 4, but it is what it is, and it should hit level 2 for those individuals. KO getting that stunner on Joe. 2.5. It was okay. Randy Orton, please get an increase to your popularity. You didn't. You failed me. Thanks, Randy. Mid-card, the Empress versus the Glamazon. Simulate that match. What do we have? It is Beth Phoenix beating Asuka. She was ready. 3 stars, level 3 with Beth. Charity promo was, alright, I'm going to do advertising. So that one I screwed up. I screwed it up. I should have done advertising, but look at that. Tim Burr doing excellent and giving us 5K more fans. So that was on me, hitting the wrong button. These things happen. Now, Brock Lesnar versus Edge in the main event. They got pretty good stamina still, and plenty of stamina for TLC next time, but Brock takes out Edge. 3.5 in a level 4 rivalry. That was Monday Night Raw. Meanwhile, Friday Night Smackdown. Baron Corbin doing a charity promo is, yeah. That's 2 charities and 1 call out. Like, what are you doing, Regal? Like, this is a terrible show. Now then, your opening women's tag team contest. Bliss and Mandy are banged up, but let's see what they do. Let's see who wins this contest. It is Miss Mandy Rose and Tamina, 3.5 stars. They are at level 4 on their rivalry. And I guess nobody got hurt. Otis calling out Book. It is excellent on that call out. Dragunov and Eichner, who both have some pretty banged up on their stamina in a regular matchup. Ilya wins that matchup. 3 stars, also level 4. So some things Regal is doing right here. He has 2 level 4 rivalries. Natalya, Charity, paws out, claws out. 5K on that. Mid-card, again with the Titus and MVP match. Again and again and again and again, and he was not balling. Little things stopping. 2 stars, mediocre. Stop running that match. What are you doing? Corbin cutting the Charity promo. It was okay. It was happy. And these two, the main events. Extreme Rules when Swerve has 24 stamina remaining and there's no title here. It's just because they have a blood feud for some reason. I don't understand it at all. In the least, it's baffling, and Swerve continues to beat Andre, and that is now a level 4 rivalry between those individuals. So, Raw won the first one, lost the second one, won the third one, and even on the last. A pretty, more or less, first and last were even, and then we swapped spaces there on the mid-card. So, that is what it is. And I have 111,800 new fans. Not the greatest go-home show, but my budget for Mania, 374,733, which means big arenas. I hope. But meanwhile, over on Smackdown, if I had 111K, Regal has what? 111? And 33,000 fans, thus even more narrowing the gap between these two broadcasts. He lost. Wait, how do you lose money in these shows? How much did he spend to go into the red? I've never seen that thus far playing this game. Going in the red on your profit and loss is insane, but okay. He won for the week, even if I'm still in the lead otherwise. But wow. Okay, so that brings us to our result here. I am only like 9,000 fans ahead. So it's going to take a lot of big time booking to get that overall win against Lord Steven Regal, the man's man. So he's making it a hard fought fight on this show. I'm kind of Montreal, and Kevin Owens wants to work the show. It's in Montreal, I guess, but we'll see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 matches to book for the grandest stage of them all. There's no more goal. The last show of the season. Owens does want to make an appearance in front of his hometown crowd and perhaps in a promo, because I'm not sure if he's going to fit in a match. We'll see. But in the meanwhile, we are neck and neck. I had that big lead and then ran out of money, and I've been kind of narrowing that gap ever since I ran out of money. So that being said, man, oh man, I've got some cash to spend, and Regal has to pay double for the matches. So that kind of screws him over and helps me out tomorrow tremendously. Also, I get free effects booking on that show for WrestleMania. So that's tomorrow. That's next time. That is the final episode of this video series. I am your host, attackslug. I'll see you then. I'll see you here, and I'll see you next time, and I'm out.